Hey guys, it's Jeff from Pressure Look, and today it is full, beautiful swing of summer going on outside, and I wanted to share with you a recipe that is refreshing but also zesty. In fact, it's a pasta salad, and it's something that is so delicious, I of course had to include it in my brand new upcoming book, Pastabilites, coming out this September 17th, 2024. You can pre-order it now anywhere books are sold. I have to show you a picture of the cover right here because I don't have a physical copy yet. It's actually just gone to print, and I'll be getting a copy shortly, and of course I'll share that with you. But I wanted to share with you a pasta salad from that book because of course if you're making a pasta book you have to have a pasta salad chapter, right? This one is called La Scala Pasta Salad, and what it essentially is an Italian hero turned into a pasta salad, and it draws on inspiration from this phenomenal salad called the La Scala Salad from a very famous New York City restaurant called Joe Allen. It's in the Theater District. Check it out if you ever go into Broadway. It's really a very special place. They're notorious for having Broadway flops on the walls with the posters. It's actually very cool. Anyway, it's a New York institution, and one of my nearest and dearest friends, Alex, who's basically like my brother from another mother, he actually introduced me to the La Scala Salad there, and he goes, you have to get the salad. It's essentially just a meat salad. And really, that's basically what it is. It's really like a meat and cheese salad, where it's diced up like charcuterie meat, diced up cheese like provolone, which is what I'm using in here, and a few veggies here and there with some lettuce, and then tossed in like this like creamy Italian dressing. All we're doing here to replace that salad is we're ditching the lettuce and we're adding in ditalini. So ditch the lettuce for the ditalini, dit for the dit. You get what I'm saying there? It's a magical, delicious, super quick, low ingredient recipe, and it's a winner and a satisfier every single time. So in just a few minutes, we're gonna have an Italian hero done pasta style with La Scala pasta salad. And it's to make. Let's do it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to fill an 8-quart soup pot halfway, so 4 cups of water, and then I want to turn on the stove to high so I could bring this to a rolling boil. While we're bringing the water to a boil, we're going to prep all of our other ingredients for this. And for that I'm going to take 2 cans of chickpeas and just drain them, 2 15.5-ounce cans. Drain them through a colander. I'm going to take between 8 and 12 ounces of pepperoni, dry soppressata, sweet soppressata, whatever you want to do, between 8 to 12 ounces, and then dice that up. And I'm going to take a pound, yes, a whole pound of provolone cheese. You can use mild, medium, sharp, extra sharp, whatever you want. Also dice it up into small pieces like this. And then I'm going to take about a 16-ounce jar each of roasted red peppers, drain and dice, of banana peppers that are already pre-sliced, just drain them. But if you can find only like something between 12 ounces or 14 ounces, that's fine too. And then 1 medium onion and then dice it up. And that's all the prep. Okay, so by the time you prep all the ingredients for the pasta salad, that water is going to have come to a rolling boil. What I want to do now is I want to add in a tablespoon of salt, and then I always reduce my heat. This is what I do when I boil pasta, to medium from here. Believe me, it's going to cook just perfectly without any worry about spilling over. I don't buy the wooden spoon trick. It never works for me, so that's what I'm doing. Other people will argue that it works for them. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to now add in for my pasta of choice 1 pound, a whole box of ditalini. They're these tiny little tubes. I'm gonna add it to the pot of boiling water. Again, I reduce the heat to medium. And I wanna cook it for the time for al dente on the box, which in this circumstance is 9 minutes. So set a timer for 9 minutes. Also make sure that you give the pasta a good stir as well. We want it to clump up. Do this every so often while it's cooking. And by the way, if you haven't finished prepping everything at this point, well, now's your time to do so. Okay, and those 9 minutes are up, so now I am going to drain my pasta. And I'm going to do that by putting a colander in the sink and then pouring my pasta into it. And while I would normally never rinse my pasta after cooking, if I'm doing like a hot pasta dish, for a pasta salad, I want to rinse this under cold water for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's completely cooled. Alright, so 2 to 3 minutes, and then move it around with your hand. We want this to be completely cool to the touch. Again, we're making a pasta salad, and we have cheese we're adding to this, and other ingredients that will melt into this pasta, which we certainly don't want to have. 2 to 3 minutes under cold water. If you have one of those little spritzy things on your faucet that you can move around, great, even better. Alright, and after about 2 to 3 minutes of rinsing my pasta, it should be nice and cool. Just keep doing it until it is. It shouldn't be even warm. It should be cool. Alright, we're good. And wouldn't you know it, my power went out as soon as I was done rinsing my pasta. Perfect! So I'm moving everything over here where there's natural light because it's a little dark in here otherwise. What I want to do is I want to take a very large mixing bowl, very large, and I'm going to take my cooled and drained pasta and add it to that mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add in all of the other ingredients. Everything that I prepped, the cheese, the meats, and the veggies. And again, you really want a large mixing bowl for this because there's a lot going on in here. You see, it's right to the brim. Now, as for the dressing for this, we are going to use a sort of Italian style dressing. I like to use a creamy Italian, but you can use, which is actually really delicious, is the Olive Garden signature Italian dressing, so good. Or you can just use like, like a wishbone creamy Italian, whatever. We want to use about 2 cups worth, so like a 15 to 16 ounce bottle. I'm also going to link in the recipe under Jeff's tips how to make your own creamy Italian dressing. I'm going to put that dressing on top. Now we're going to get in there and we're going to mix this up. Again, this is exactly why you want to have a large mixing bowl for this. And we're going to be a little bit careful when we do this so it doesn't spill off of the sides. Okay, so the power came back on, thankfully, and I now have a little bit of better lighting. And there, my friends, is the beautiful mixed up Scala Pasta Salad, or like I said, as my friend Alex would say, the meat pasta salad. Meat and cheese pasta salad, really. It's gonna be amazing. It's literally an Italian hero as a pasta salad. Let's try it out. Okay, my friends, and here's a little helping of it. La Scala Pasta Salad. I cannot wait. Let's get everything on this fork. It looks like we got it all. It is impossible to not please anybody who is in love with an Italian hero and loves pasta salad with this phenomenal side. Bring it to any barbecue, or if you're entertaining, have it at your own little gathering. Outdoors especially, it's really good with that. It's refreshing, it's zesty, it's tangy. It's an Italian hero, but as a pasta. I cannot tell you how excited I am when Pastabilites, my next cookbook, gets released on September 17th, which this recipe will be in. It is my first cookbook out of my 5 that I've written where it's not about the Instant Pot. This is all about one pot to boil pasta, one pan to make the sauce, and then marrying them together in that pan when it's done. It's just as easy as any Instant Pot recipe can be done in this book. Pre-order anywhere books are sold. But just like my Instant Pot cookbooks, every single recipe has gorgeous color, step-by-step photos, as well as a final shot for each. So there's zero guessing if you're doing something right. You're gonna know by looking at the pictures. Even better, I tell you when to start boiling the water and adding the pasta in the process of making this sauce, so everything is done and timed around the exact same time, so there's really no waiting. We're gonna be doing some multitasking, but it's super simple. You're gonna feel super accomplished. That being said, of course, you can get my other cookbooks, which are known as the Rainbow Collection. You can get these also anywhere books are sold. These are all for the Instant Pot. All of them were #1 bestsellers based on the list they hit. The orange one, the original, was the #1 best-selling cookbook by a debut cookbook author in 2020, the year of the pandemic, where everyone cooked more than they have in their life. I cannot think of a higher honor than that. So, I love you. If you want to start with the book, start with the orange, I would say, but get them all. They're all great. And like I said, gorgeous colors, step-by-step photos and everything. And of course, check me out on facebook.com/PressureLoveCooking. Make sure you like that page. Anytime deals pop up on an item, or tips, or new recipes, I always share them with you there, as well as a few other fun glimpses. And of course, at Pressure Love Cooking on YouTube, subscribe there. Instagram, all that stuff. And all my recipes can also be found at PressureLoveCooking.com, because I have a slew of them there. All free for you, because I do it all for you. Thank you so much again for watching, my friends. And the next time you want to make a pasta salad that takes an effort of 0, make my La Scala Pasta Salad that tastes like an Italian hero. And you'll be the hero. Enjoy. Mamma mia, that's delicious.